MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Carlos Martinez out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, left fielder, number 12.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Ball one.
That ball went out.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike foul.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Matt Carpenter. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Lester into his motion. 2-2 on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Ben Zobrist.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And I'm looking at Randall Grichuk. You know, for a guy his size, he can motor. He can cover the ground in the outfield, and he's got a strong enough arm you can play him in right, left, or center.
Now in the box, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Piscotty in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Stephen Piscotty.
On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. And he's set down, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the play.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now Lester's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Beautiful day for baseball here in the Midwest. Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher. He still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Into the box now, John Jay. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, John Lester tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Hey, a great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Grichuk moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jed Jerko now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled straight back. Here comes the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Carlos Martinez. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Hit hard to short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. And now this is bobbled in left. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Seared down the first baseline, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded to first. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, he got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. No runs, no hits, one error for the Cubs to this point. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Riding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, number 55.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Now the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now Lester's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Addison Russell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hit on the ground to short. Diaz scoops it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2, here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up. Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. On its way is pitch number 75. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. In now is John Jay. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, Matt, it's fun to watch good pitching. Don't get me wrong, but, man, I want to see some offense. I'm a hitter. I like runs scored. Fifth inning, about time they got a hit.
Into the box, John Lester, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Second baseman, Ken Griffey.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. One on its way from Lester. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. High pop-up. Zobrist is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now Lester deals the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Carlos Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Dexter Fowler would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 3-0 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, a double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2, and with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but he couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you gotta love it.
Let me Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, and he just misses with a curveball. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
1-2, here it comes. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Curveball that time, not even close. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. In there, and it's even at 1. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again a 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jay has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
2-0.
Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Jason Hayward will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. The 1-0 delivery. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Fowler. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Montero is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this
Leading
point.
up for St. Louis, catcher Yadier Molina.
And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He'll try again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Now the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Digging in once again, Johnny Peralta, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded weakly toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jed.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Jerko. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Rendell Grichuk would be next. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that is through into right field for a single.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
In now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jonathan Broxton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Greg Garcia will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in and looking for more, John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
John Jay.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here's the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Peralta. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle
Into
Schwarber.
the box now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Koji Uehara is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Stepping into the box, Greg Garcia. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Greg Garcia.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. And the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the eighth inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And he lays off for ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Matt, that's his third hit of the night, his third single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Let me Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jay comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Matt Carpenter.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Now the 0-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set and the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Working to keep them in the game here. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
2 out, bases loaded. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the Wei pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Rizzo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sun-Hwan-Oh comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Batting in the 4th spot, number 26, Sun-Hwan-Oh. Now playing right field and batting in the 7th
Anthony
spot,
Rizzo stands in now.
28.
And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. Ben Zobrist is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. Fowler is there. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Addison Russell. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. John Lester is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.